Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 22nd, 2024. This is for Virgo. Last shuffle here for Virgo. Virgo, what we have here is the healing light and the fear. I think that you um, save people a lot, and there's a fear that you won't heal, that you're healing everyone else and not healing yourself, or not getting the healing. You know how the healer needs a healer themselves. It seems like every decision you've made is to defend or to protect someone, and that's something that you may be afraid now that it's like maybe the people that you're protecting or defending are not really learning anything. They're not learning any lesson. They're not. It's not computing. A lot of you may be like you. Yeah. This looks like you may be afraid that things aren't getting better, like you're not making any kind of like progress with people. You have Seven of Wands, the Lovers, Seven of Cups, and Page of Cups. I'm speaking to someone here who is a healer, actually. Um, this tells me that you have a lot of your decisions. Um, it's like you've done so much service to other people. It also speaks a lot about how, yeah, it's like you've done a lot of things for people. I'm sorry, I'm just feeling it out, and I'm like, gosh, I see purple. I see that your love is enduring. When you love someone, you really do love them, and it seems like that everything that you've done, all the efforts that you put towards other people, you may not have even known what the situation was, but you were standing there in defense for them, even if they were wrong. It didn't even matter. And now it's something that you need to heal, but it's something here that is important to look at, is that the fear that you feel, Page of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, this is an energy around you where you may feel misunderstood. You may be afraid that you're not understood, or what you are doing, how you're doing it was not being understood. You may be afraid that you are going to have to go through something alone. And after all that you've done for others, you're like, after all the effort, it's almost like it's difficult for you to recognize the efforts that others put towards you. And it's mostly because when you give so much because of how much you want to protect. But then when they give, it feels like it's so little, but it's all that they could do. And the fear for you may be that, you know, it's important to understand that in a sense, you got to heal the fact that others are only able to give what they can give, and it won't match your efforts. I want to just throw that out there. It just won't. Deserving is a Two of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. It's like you deserve, you may be thinking in your mind, like, you don't want to be a bother. You deserve for people to show up for you without you having to exert any effort. Like, you shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't have to ask anyone or put it out there that I need help, that I'm missing something, I need something. A lot of you may be in that space. It's important not to allow fear to guide you in this, because it seems like you're a healer. You can heal yourself, or you can provide something or change something for yourself. Ten of Swords and Six of Pentacles is great achievement. A lot of you have at a point, you may come to a point with people where you realize that you can't expect the same energy back from others. You just can't. You give what you can give, only in the capacity with which you can give, without feeling like destitute and without. And then you have to make changes around your own life. It's almost like you're going to have to be your own hero. And Spirit is only telling you this because what may put you in a bad place is the disappointment that you feel, the feeling of like you're just separate from others, like no one is actually on your level or seeing from your angle what you need. They just don't. Like you may feel like you give everything you got, and then when people, it's time for them to give you, they give you this much, and then you go, after all that I just did for you, and they're like, well, that's the best I can do, and that's basically where they are. You may feel like it's not that you've wasted your time. I don't see you've wasted your time, but you may be afraid that you gave to the point where you had nothing left to give, and then when it's time for them to give back, they don't even touch, scratch the surface of replacing it, or or anything that you need. And Spirit wants you to realize, or to heal inside of yourself, that um, the answer is within you. You know, you have the answers already for what you need inside. No one will ever be able to give you back what you gave. Is kind of where they're throwing this out, and this is solemn, and it just, wow. I'm just like, wow, really, Spirit, this is one of those feelings for me. But that's what they've got for you. And you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. We have Gemini's strong sign here. Also another Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And so you could be dealing with a Taurus, Gemini cusp, or a Gemini, Cancer cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.